pass across the formation is picked off, and Aiden O'Connell's going to flush it.
Nobody knows where it is. Now it's centered. Muir with a shot. Score!
Now down low to Lana McCarthy. Little spin move.
DeLeo of Bedford. She centers. Shot and score.
Aiden O'Connell puts the exclamation point on the game.
Connor down low. Trying to get it. Oh! Devin Mansfield!
Goal, Devin Mansfield from Rhino
goal! To Bedford High Gymnasium for our second game of our doubleheader. This time it's the boys taking the field, taking the court against the Goffstown Grizzlies. I'm Harry Kozlowski, and this time Corey Munstertiger will be calling the game. And Corey, just like the girls, the boys come in undefeated, winning games by a sizable margin.
They've been dominant over the first few games of their season. 7-0 coming in, undefeated as you mentioned. The Grizzlies come in with a 4-3 record. They've had a tough go and a tough schedule coming up for both squads, actually. This should be a good tilt, though, as we get into the second half of our doubleheader tonight. The girls taking care of things on the first half. 79-35 was the final score for the girls in favor of Bedford. We're excited to hear from Coach Moreno here at the start of the game.
Yeah, we had a chance to speak with him this morning. Let's see what he had to say.
We're speaking with basketball coach Frank Moreno of the Bedford Bulldogs. Coach, catch us up on how your team has done the last 2 weeks since we last spoke. You had games against Exeter and Concord, both victories. What can you tell us about them?
Yeah, we're sticking to what we're doing really well. We're getting out and running, and keeping the pace really high, which has been great. We've been able to get the games in a place where we can rotate a lot of players in, which has been good from an experience perspective. And our defense has been continuing to improve. So I'm really, really happy with the direction we're going.
Now, you face the Grizzlies of Goffstown tonight. They're 4-3, but they're coming off a home win against that very same tough Nashua North squad that gave you a game a few weeks ago. What does your scouting tell you about Goffstown?
Yeah, Goffstown is a really big challenge for us. Anytime you have a crosstown rival, you just throw the records out the window. And not only did they beat North last week, but they also gave Memorial a really tough run. So they play a different style, and they rebound the ball really well, and they have a very active zone defense, and they stay in that zone for a majority of the game. So we've got to adjust some of the things we do offensively and hopefully speed them up to compete with them.
Now, you're playing a doubleheader with the girls team tonight, and there's usually at least one of these every year. How do you like playing in these doubleheaders, and talk about how the girls and boys teams show support for each other?
Yeah, it's great. Anytime we get a chance to see each other play, usually, and so many times we play the same night and in different locations, so we don't get a chance to see each other. But Coach Gibbs and I talk on a regular basis, and anytime we get an opportunity to see them play, we try and get out there and do that. They've had a couple of weekend games where we've been able to see them, and they've had some nights off where they've seen us. The whole girls team traveled to Londonderry when we played there, which was really cool. So we're excited. On a night like this, it'll be a full house. We hope Friday night game, home game. So it's always going to be make for a good night.
Coach, good luck tonight, and thanks for the conversation.
Thank you very much, Harry. Great talking to you.
Coach Frank Moreno of the Bulldogs spending some time with us this morning, talking about how great it is to have both the boys and girls teams supporting each other, and the girls are going to stick around and watch this game, and a full house indeed it is, and the student section is filled out. It's a blackout today. Everybody donned in black at the end zone stands.
Strong showing by the student section here. I like to see it. Again, as Coach Moreno mentioned, Friday night here. They have nothing else better to do but get in trouble, so why not come down here and watch their students and classmates have a great time here on the court to look to extend their perfect record as they start this season here.
We got a great turnout of Goffstown fans, too, across the way there. We can see a lot of maroon in the stands directly across from our broadcast position. Always good to see the opposing team fans coming out and supporting the team, especially when they're from the town next door.
Cheerleaders down to our left in the other end zone, if you will. Photographers all around. Media's a buzz, Harry. I love it.
It's a great atmosphere on this Friday night.
We got 3 officials tonight for the game, too, so that should help them make sure they have eyes from all angles.
And we have a 4th one here in the stands. Bill Carter, of course, will be telling us all the times they got the call wrong. that, Bill?
He's doing some stats for us, too. That should be really helpful. He's the eye in the sky. If there are any replays, it's going to go to Bill Carter up here in the stands.
We also have
the NBA has the replay in New York. It's fantastic.
We also have a statistician here, Connor Daniels, helping us out today. He's doing our rebounding stats and turnovers. So we'll have those for you during half. Starters about to be announced here. Bulldogs dressing in their home whites, black and red lettering. Goffstown in maroon with white numbers. And the first starter is Giovanni Santos, number 2, sophomore guard. And Cam Heisick, number 5. Number 10, Tyler Dion. Number 13, Noah Durham. And rounding it out is number 30, Isaiah Santos. And now the Bulldogs being announced. Number 5, Brady O'Connell, your center. Luke Soden, number 11, leading scorer in NHIAA. And Nico Bedoyan at guard, number 12. Number 21, Spencer Hendershon, 6'4", 210-pound senior. And Austin Kazajansky, number 23. And those are your starting 5s. And we're going to take a moment here to play the national anthem. We'll come back with the call of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Section putting the exclamation point on the anthem right there at the home of the Dogs. We are at the home of the Dogs, Bedford High Gym. Game 2 of our doubleheader against the Goffstown Grizzlies here.
Nice little variation the students put on that. They actually turned down the anthem at the end there.
Yeah, that's the first time I heard that, yeah.
Thought they'd let it play out. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe they were just playing up the student section there a little bit. I like to hear it either way. 8 minutes on the board. Starting lineups ready to get out for the opening tap. Waiting for the officials to check everything out. Other teams have gone back to their benches and we're ready to get going. Camden Heisack will jump it up against Kazajansky. Kazajansky taps it back and Brady O'Connell will get things started. Bedoyan has it, directs traffic. Soden up top, back to Bedoyan. He looks at that high post, now kicks it to the corner. Kazajansky, and now Luke Soden will jack a 3, gets it to go. Quickly on the board, putting the Bulldogs up 3-0 in their first possession. Grizzlies quickly break the trap. Santos now back up top to Durham. Durham looks to drive right-handed, dribbles it off his own leg, and it will be a turnover. The Bulldogs a quick defensive possession there.
Little unforced turnover there on Goffstown Grizzlies. Bulldogs getting the ball back up 3-0. Bedoying brings it over the timeline.
Good to see Soden getting on the board quickly. He was struggling with his three-point shot early in the season. He's come around. Now Brady O'Connell will pull from three. He's just off. Rebound bounces out to Santos. Brings it over the timeline and looks to set up the Grizzly offense. Kicks to the corner to Santos. That's Isaiah Santos. Back to Isaiah Santos from Isaac. Now to Dione. Back up to the top of the key to Isaac. He drives just inside the elbow. Can't get it to go. That was all the way down and then popped back out. And the Goffstown Grizzlies get the benefit of a call there. It looked like Isaac batted that out off of Henrishon's hand.
I think Henrishon kind of bobbled. He tried to pull the ball in. It bobbled off his fingers. So
Harry, I need you to be a little bit more of a homer here. Great steal there. Fantastic job. And now a dunk. O'Connell serves it up for Kazajanski, who throws it down right in front of the student section. That'll get him fired up. 5-0 for the Bulldogs. Now Isaiah Santos jacks the three. He's too strong. Isaac there for the rebound. Can't get it to go, but he gets fouled on the way up. That's a tough call there, too. It'll go against Luke Soden. As we see the replay here, O'Connell was just waiting for Kazajanski coming in, jumping off that left foot, throwing it down, two hands. And Kazajanski electrifies the crowd here early. Isaac gets the front end. 6:28 to go in the first quarter. 5-1 Bulldogs as Isaac misses the second. O'Connell gets into the lane and he gets fouled. Ooh. Tough call there.
That's going to be on Isaac.
Yeah, that's his first. Team's first. Looked like he made a nice block, but maybe he got a good amount of the wrist here. Right at the end right there. Yeah, you could see his arm coming down on the replay. Anytime that aggressive arm action towards the offensive player happens, they usually give him the benefit of the doubt as O'Connell hits the front end of two. 6-1, 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Shot is up and good. O'Connell good on both. He's got two. Soden has a three, and Kazajanski has a dunk.
Oh, almost came away with there. Soden reached in.
Great defense here by Bedoyan, but he serves it back inside to Isaiah Santos, who cashes on the layup. Three-pointer quickly from the right corner is no good. Luke Soden can't get it to go. Henrishon back on the defensive side in transition. Isaac short on a jumper from around the baseline. Chunk falls into place, and now coming away from it was Bedoyan. Grabbed the rebound and was getting into transition, but he gets fouled.
Yeah, it's going to be Noah Durham picking up his first.
So Durham with his first foul, second on the team. Some good scrappy play early. Tough one there for Isaiah Santos. He had the easy lay in there, just a touch too strong, and it rimmed out. Kazajanski now. This is that zone defense that Coach Moreno was talking about early on. Luke Soden gets open inside. Nice little dish from Bedoyan, and he's got five now.
Yeah, Bedoyan kind of handcuffed him with that late pass on the inside, but Soden's able to make do with that.
Good hustle here in a trap situation. The Bulldogs trying to extend their pressure of their own on the defensive side. Henrishon knocks it out of bounds, though, so it will be Grizzlies ball. Near side, 5:25 to go here in the first quarter. 9-3 is your score. The Bulldogs lead by 6. Here's Durham. Kazajanski trying to move his feet, staying in front. Switch through now. He guards Isaac. Henrishon out top. He's got quick feet too, but Brady O'Connell's going to get a reach here as he picks up his first foul. Ooh, actually, I think they're going to call Henrishon on that.
Curious.
I had that on Brady O'Connell, but they're going to call it on Spencer Henrishon. That's his first. Team second. Near side, Durham in the corner. They find McBurney. McBurney, nice between the leg dribble, throws it off the glass. Lefty can't get it to go. Now Kazajanski's out in transition, gets the lay in to go, and the foul on Tyler Dion. They'll count it. That's that speed right there of this incredibly athletic Bedford team. You saw Kazajanski took his 2 steps, got into the air.
And what's impressive too is the finger roll. That ball hit the backboard out of the square, and it still had enough spin to find the rim.
Sure did. Great body control in the air for Kazajanski. He threw it down. Now he has an and one, and that's
an
easy travel call. And now Soden's going to throw one down. We're going to get a timeout here. Coach Moreno's fired up. Clearly a travel call in front of that far side official. Very surprising it wasn't called, but it did lead to a turnover and an easy deuce for Luke Soden on the throwdown.
Yeah, no harm there, but I think sometimes when a foul or a turnover is so blatant, everybody's just kind of looking at it like, did I just see that?
Yeah,
you didn't even try to hide that.
Definitely hopped, landed 2 feet, and no call there. 14-3 is your score. Kind of irrelevant at this point, as the Bulldogs hold an 11-point lead here with 4:39 to go in the first quarter.
So, have you checked out the Bedford BCTV phone app yet?
Of course I have. Harry, it's on my phone. What do you mean, have I checked it out?
Well, I'm also speaking rhetorically to everybody in the audience. You can enjoy BCTV programming on your phone or any mobile device simply by downloading the app from your Android or Apple Play Store.
Extremely convenient to have that on the phone, be able to look at replays, look at live streams. It's a great app. The Bedford TV team has done a great job here. Bulldogs trying to get back out on the break, and they'll get a foul here on Santos. Giovanni Santos picking up his first. 4th team foul here before we're halfway through the first quarter, so that bonus situation is going to come quickly for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great steal there by O'Connell, but Bedoyan had a little trouble handling the ball. He did draw the foul, though.
O'Connell now looks to attack this 2-3 zone. Coach Moreno chirping his team in there. O'Connell gets into the lane, kicks. Now to the corner. Kazajanski drives baseline. Great control of his body, but can't get it to go. And now Santos comes along the far side. Looks to drive hard into the middle, kicks it out. Finds McBurney. And now to Osborne, who has checked in. Down to the corner to Santos. Santos's pass gets tipped. Isaac for the 3 from the right corner. It's good. 4 points now for Isaac. O'Connell, nice little stutter step in the lane. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled going to the hoop. He has that nice hesitation dribble, as you see here on the replay. Soden kicks it across court, little hezzy, gets back to his right, hangs for just a touch, and can't quite get it to go down.
Braden Malley getting called for that one, his first, and that's going to put the Bulldogs into the bonus, although it doesn't matter here because this was a foul in the act of shooting.
A little strong on the front end for Brady O'Connell. 2 for 3 now from the line for his 2 points. 14-6 is the score with 3:39 remaining in the first quarter. Second one is good. O'Connell now with 3. And the Grizzlies face this full court pressure from the Bulldogs. They get a tap on the ball, causing some chaos here in the backcourt, but they do break it. Osborne into the front court. Pass back to Isaac. Kind of a scrambled offense at this point. Great little dish into the middle to Isaac, but he can't get it to go. He's there for the offensive board.
Bedoyan,
yeah, he'll get a reach-in foul there.
And actually, I thought Bedford got away with a foul earlier on, like right there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, Soden, we say right there, we're looking at a Soden jumped into Isaac as he was going towards the net. Didn't draw the call from the baseline officials, though. Big, strong kid is Isaac. Santos here almost turns it over. Good hand by Soden, but now he lays it down, and O'Malley gets a deuce. Braden O'Malley with his first 2 of the game. Points 7 and 8 for the Grizzlies. It's 15-8. Another 3 on the way for Soden. Can't get it to go. Inside 3 minutes. First quarter. 15-8 is your score. McBurney drives lefty. Gets into the lane. Up off the glass, right-handed. Can't get it to go. Santos is there for the offensive board. Kicks it back out up top. Malley now all the way into the corner. Osborne's 3, no good.
And
Fighting for position
here.
down low is Malley. Braden Malley will pick up his second pretty quickly. It's a loose ball foul, so there will not be a bonus situation.
Or will they?
Maybe there will be. There will be, and they'll put Thomas Braga on the line for the Bulldogs. Actually, Soden's going to step in and take these. I thought it might be Braga that got fouled, but Soden steps to the line. He'll take his first 2 free throws of the game, sitting on 7 points, and now 8 as he hits the front end.
You know, the Bulldogs are so effective on the rebound. Sometimes their own players get in each other's way. Braga and Kazajanski were fighting for a ball there just a moment ago, which resulted in Goffstown able to retain the possession.
Points 8 and 9 for Soden as he hits both. 17-8 is your score. Bulldogs up by 9. Santos will pick up a foul on Brady O'Connell. Little reach from behind there. Tried to pick his pocket as he dribbled by. To no avail. So the Bulldogs will have their 3rd foul of the first quarter.
O'Connell's second.
I believe that's his first. The other one we thought was going to be on him, but it was actually called on Henryshawn, so we'll have to check that as we go down and look.
Now scoreboard indicates second foul on O'Connell.
Got a foul down here?
Yeah, no, that was the last foul. That was.
Now Bedoyan will step it over for the Bulldogs. Coach Moreno wants to take a timeout here as he gets irritated at his Bulldogs. He'll talk things over with 2:05 left in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs ahead by 9.
I want to talk about upcoming broadcasts here, but I don't have my broadcast cheat sheet here. I know we're doing girls hockey next Thursday at Sullivan Arena at 6:30 start. And who's the opponent for that game? Sauhegan, okay. The Sabres coming in. And then do we have a game? We have basketball on Wednesday, right?
Another back-to-back, I believe. 2 games next Wednesday night. Maybe just 1. 24th, we'll definitely have that game here for the boys. I believe that's against Portsmouth. And we will see you right back here on the airways.
And of course, we bring you all this action on BCTV's channels 8, 1072 high definition, and on Bedford 105.1 radio, and of course streaming worldwide, both in video and audio.
Boys will be in action tomorrow too. They play Manchester Memorial at 4 p.m. We will not be broadcasting that game. That was rescheduled from an earlier date that was snowed out.
That'll be a good contest to go out and watch.
Sure will be. Manchester Memorial 5-2. They're currently 5th in Division 1 as far as the standings are concerned. Logan O'Connell's checked in for the Bulldogs. He passes it to Nico Bedoyan. They get things started again. Braga deep in the corner. Back up top to Soden. The Grizzlies extending their 2-3 defense. Braga from the corner hits. Nice 3 from Tom Braga there. Grizzlies break the press. They get it down into the corner. McBurney can't hit the 3. Isaac looked to have good position and gets fouled over the back. The official is waving off the foul. He thought he had one. Oh, now he is going to call a foul. So Bedoyan picks up his second. And it looks like Dylan Soden will check into the game. possibly for Bedoyan. 20-8 is your score. The Bulldogs have a 12-point lead, but that's cut into by Isaac as he hits the front end of his free throws. 5 now for Isaac.
And 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Both teams in the bonus in this quarter.
Soden does check in for Bedoyan as they protect his 2 fouls. Isaac's second of 2 is on, and Isaac has 6. 6 of the 10 for Isaac. Shot on the way there, no good. Logan O'Connell scraps for the offensive board, and now Dylan Soden comes up with it, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, he had somebody land on him.
Great hustle by Soden. And that's going to be on Isaiah Santos. He picks up the foul. I believe that's his first, but Dylan Soden will go to the line for 2 in the bonus. See it on the replay there. Dylan took a little bit of a shot as he was scrambling for that ball down low. Front end is good for Soden. His first point of the night. Soden hits them both, so he has 2. The Bulldogs continue their pressure. Logan O'Connell picks up the foul on the backside as he chases down the press break from the backside. He fouls Colin Malley, and Malley will go to the line as the Bulldogs are over the limit. Malley's first, no good.
Too strong.
Little hard, little left. Bounces off that back rim. 1:08 to go in the first quarter. The Bulldogs still up 12, 22-10. Malley's second is good. Braga in the corner again. Back up top to Soden. He drives the middle, kicks it back to Braga. He steps in, takes a baseline jumper. It's short. Alex McBurney with the rebound, and he'll trot it up for the Grizzlies. McBurney kicks it to Dione. Dione will get fouled here by Dylan Soden, and he'll go to the line. Soden was trying to move his feet quickly, but not quickly enough, and he tripped up Tyler Dione. Dione will shoot a pair. A lot of free throws here in the last part of the first quarter, especially with this new bonus situation and structure in high school basketball.
Yeah, 8 fouls in this quarter on the Bulldogs, and 6 on the Goffstown Grizzlies.
Landon Elsmore checks in for the Bulldogs as Thomas Braga will have a seat. And Dione hits the second of 2. He has 1 point. Elsmore kicks to the corner. Brady O'Connell avoids the entire defense somehow. They all turn their back to him, and he glides to a nice finish on that left side of the hoop. He has 5 now. Isaac. McBurney drives hard to the right hand into the middle. Baseline jumper, no good. McBurney can't put it back on the offensive board, and now here's Dione. He's short. Rebound pulled off by Dylan Soden. O'Connell gets into the lane, gets it to go. Brady O'Connell with 7 now. Nice transition bucket for O'Connell. Desperation heave at the buzzer by Giovanni Santos is nowhere near the basket, so the first quarter will end 26-12. The Bulldogs hold a 14-point lead.
Scoring that we have so far for you: Brady O'Connell with 7, Luke Soden with 11, including a 3. And it was Dylan Soden with a pair of free throws. He's got 2. Thomas Braga with a 3-pointer. And number 23, Austin Kazajanski with 5 points.
Over on the Grizzlies side, we have Camden Isaac leading the way. He has 6 points. Tyler Dione with 1. We have Braden Malley with 3 and Isaiah Santos with 2.
We've got some rebounding stats here. Goffstown with 4 offensive boards, Bedford just 2. On the defensive boards, Goffstown with 3, Bedford with 4. And turnovers, there's 4 on Goffstown, 1 on the Bulldogs. Thank you, Connor Daniels.
Shooting percentage is pretty high, at least from 2-point range for the Bulldogs, 6 of 9. Whereas Goffstown was just 2 for 10, having a tough time with this Bedford defense. From 3, the Bulldogs were 40% at 2 for 5, and the Grizzlies were 1 for 3. Free throw disparity definitely in favor of the Bulldogs as they were 8 for 9, nearly perfect from the stripe, while Goffstown was 5 for 8 in that first quarter.
Here's McBurney with the shot, too strong.
Dylan Soden pulls down the defensive board, skying high for that one. And now Brady O'Connell back into transition. Had a cutting Luke Soden along the baseline, but that got kicked out of bounds over the baseline. And the Bulldogs will inbound under their offensive basket. Luke Soden for 3, gets it to go. I have him with 12 points now. I think you had him for 14.
No, I had him for 9.
Okay, all right, good. You said 11, but maybe that was his number instead of his number of points. But
yeah, that could have been.
Either way, he's got 12 now. Santos drives lefty into the lane, kicks to the corner. Here's Dione, and it's good. Dione gets the 3 to go. He's got 4 points. A little bit of an unusual shooting motion for Dione. Brady O'Connell pulls from deep, and it's good. 10 now for Brady O'Connell. Elsmore is going to pick up a foul on this full court pressure. First on him, first in the second quarter for the team. Henderson will check back in as Dylan Soden takes a seat. Early in the second quarter, the Bulldogs lead 32-15. High shooting percentage so far, and now Logan O'Connell's going to pick up his second foul. Not moving his feet quickly enough. And he's going to have to take a seat on the bench as Kazajanski comes back in. Again, Logan had picked up 2 fouls pretty quickly. Santos squeaks by Elsmore on that far side. Malley kicks to the corner. Hyzak, 3 is short. Defensive rebound by O'Connell. Kicks it up to Elsmore. Back to Luke Soden. Now Brady O'Connell drives. He's at the elbow, elevates, can't get the jumper to go, but Henderson with the offensive board. Kazajanski finds Elsmore all the way across. He shoots an air ball. Picked up by Brady O'Connell on the offensive board, and finally the Grizzlies get control of it. And Luke Soden will pick up his second as he was chasing that offensive board. Looks like Bedoyan will check back in. And Landon Elsmore will have a seat. 32-15, still your score, 17-point lead for the Bulldogs. Santos breaks the press. Hyzak for 3, can't get it to go. Henderson pulls down the defensive board. Soden to Brady O'Connell, that's short. Ball bounces back to O'Connell. Kazajanski looks to go along that baseline on the right-hand side, but the Bulldogs get called for a 3-second infraction as Henderson was camped out in the key. 3 in the key, the Grizzlies get the turnover here. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Soden steps into the passing lane. Ooh.
I don't think he touched that.
No touch.
Neither does the Bedford bench. You know, I was going to say Soden had, cut in and forced the turnover, forced the error and pass, but they're going to say he touched it out of bounds. Anyway, turnover here.
They get the Grizzlies to turn it over anyway, and they get a tough call on Santos. That didn't look like a foul, but perhaps it's a makeup as Soden goes hard to the hoop. In that transition, you'll see the turnover here. Bedoyan gets it out quickly to Soden. He takes 1 dribble, 2 steps, getting to the hoop. And Santos picks up his second foul.
Yeah, Giovanni Santos with
As
2.
Soden goes to the line and hits the front end.
It was a good defensive play there by Giovanni. Unfortunately, the officials gave him the foul.
Great hustle by Santos just to get back into the play and discourage the fast break lay-in for Soden. However, it did not work, and Luke Soden catches on both. He has 14 here in the first half.
Perfect 4 for 4 from the charity stripe.
A couple of three-pointers to add to those free throws. Good defense there by Henderson, moving his feet. Isaac up top. He's guarded closely by Bedoyan. He kicks to the corner. Malley now. Kazajanski steps into the passing lane. Beautiful outlet pass to Brady O'Connell. He elevates like he wanted to throw it down and got chased down from behind. Looked like the ball slipped out of his hands. Now he looks to steal it here, and he's going to pick up his foul. Second one. A little bit of a frustration foul there by Brady O'Connell.
I have to check this because I have him with 2 fouls already. What does the scoreboard say?
Let's see.
Nothing yet.
Logan O'Connell
That
and
was on 5, right? That was
Landon Elsmore will check back in. Luke Soden and Brady O'Connell will sit down.
That was a foul. They're not putting it on the scoreboard.
Colin Malley. Now to Perez. Back to Malley. Great hand in the passing lane by Henderson. And Bedoyan, is going to pick up a foul here. Wow. This is very strange. That's Bedoyan's 3rd foul there, and that's a tough call there as Malley was trying to dump it down. He had an open Durham underneath the basket. Bedoyan came out, tried to challenge the pass, and he gets called for the foul, and he's quickly going to go back to the bench. As we still have 4:57 here in the first half. Bedoyan picks up his 3rd foul, and Coach Moreno's going to want him for the second half. Malley goes to the line for 2 more. 1 for 2 on his first approach to the line. Misses the front end here. Braga does check in for Bedoyan. And you're right, the scoreboard here. Oh, excuse me. We were curious about Brady O'Connell's number of fouls. We do know that Bedoyan has 3. Second on the way and empty for Malley. Too strong. The ball gets tipped out of bounds by Noah Durham.
And Malley just 1 for 4 so far in the game. Here's Kazajanski driving in the key, but they're going to say he traveled.
Score update from around Division I New Hampshire basketball. The Pinkerton Astros take home victory over the Londonderry Lancers. They win by a score of 86-69. So the Pinkerton Astros remain perfect on the season. That's going to be quite a tilt when they take on the Bulldogs later this year. Both perfect to start the season.
And it'll be a rematch of last year's D1 final.
Grizzlies will take a timeout as the Bulldogs are playing some solid defense there. 4:27 to go in the first half. 34-15 is your score as the Bulldogs lead by 19.
And don't forget, it's easy to listen to Bedford 105.1 online. You can go to our website and find a stream link there, wbnh.bedfordnh.org. You can also install phone apps on your phone like TuneIn, Simple Radio, Radio Guard, and others that will stream WBNH on your phone. And best of all, you can tell Alexa, hey Alexa, play Bedford 105.1, and she'll do it.
Do you do that frequently around your house? Hey Alexa, turn on the lights.
I do tell her put the station on.
Yeah, put on the station.
And put eggs on the shopping list. Don't have the lights hooked up yet. No. Don't trust her that much.
What else do you do for Alexa? Is she hooked into Weather Channel for you? What else?
Yeah, you could do. There's a lot of things you could do.
Yeah. But I know there's a lot of things you can do, but what do you do?
Well, mostly just listen to the radio and build a shopping list.
Okay.
Those are the big two.
Well, good enough for you. It's good enough for me. Bulldogs balancing a fine line here. They're trying to play as aggressive defense as possible, yet they did enter the bonus in the first quarter. They are in the bonus here in the second quarter, giving Goffstown free throws for every foul the rest of the way here in the first half. That ball goes out of bounds off of Durham. So the turnover gives the Bulldogs a shot at it here. 4:20 to go. First half, 34-15 is your score. Kazajanski, Logan O'Connell will shoot from deep three. Too strong.
NBA three.
Pulled down by Perez. Durham up to the corner, gives it back to Isaac. Isaac into the lane, short on the jumper, gets the offensive board, strong that time. Rebound kicked around, now Logan O'Connell comes away with it. Drives hard, gets into the lane, can't get it to go. Tipped up and in, not in. Logan O'Connell comes down with it again, and he gets fouled as he tries to get it up on the rim. Bulldogs hitting those offensive boards strong.
Yeah, Bulldogs had 3 extra chances there for points. And finally, Logan O'Connell getting fouled on the 4th attempt. He goes to the line.
Jaden Perez picks up the foul. And as you said, Logan O'Connell will shoot 2. First of 2 is too strong. Off the back rim. Logan O'Connell, very good shooter.
Landon Elsmore comes out of the game.
Luke Soden checks back in. Saw Logan O'Connell hit a number of 3-pointers in that game against Wyndham, that back and forth affair that we broadcast a few weeks ago. Henrishon comes up with the offensive board. Soden will pull the baseline jumper, just a touch short. And Braga hitting the offensive boards hard, and he's going to pick up a foul.
An offensive, not sure what he did there to get the offensive. Maybe
get that chicken wing out.
Yeah, the elbow. All right, thank you, Bill Carter, pointing that out to me.
Great hustle on the offensive board, and yeah, they're going to call that little chicken wing on the left hand, getting it out. That's a tough call, though. He didn't really gain too much of an advantage there. Not sure I like it. Bill Carter, I'm going to send an appeal into the officiating crew here. A little carry there. They're going to call the travel. So the Grizzlies turn it right back over.
Yeah, McBurney lost a handle on the ball. Carried
Luke Soden's going to need help, and if he doesn't get it soon, they're going to get a 5-second call.
Yeah, everybody forgot to come back with the ball.
Finally, Logan O'Connell comes back. And now the Bulldogs will attack the 2-3 zone. Braga can't get the first to go, can't get the second to go. Luke Soden gets the offensive rebound the 3rd time, and he'll get fouled as he goes back up. A lot of putbacks here, just dangling on the rim and falling out.
That's going to be Giovanni Santos with his 3rd foul. So he may be seeing some bench time shortly.
Front end is good for Soden.
Perfect 5 for 5.
15 now for Luke. Thomas Braga and Logan O'Connell check out. We're going to see Connor O'Rourke check in for the Bulldogs as Soden hits the back end. 3 on the way, and it's good. Giovanni Santos gets in the scorebook. And the Bulldogs turn it right back over here. Soden was looking for Henrishon as he cut down the lane. And
Cole Osborne read that and picked it off.
Couldn't quite get it to go. Kazajanski looking to pick pockets here, but can't have the ball back to his hands. Santos dribbles it off his own foot and turns it over. Another score alert. Nashua North beats their rivals Nashua South 67-58, the final down in Nashua. And Wyndham has beat Salem 61-42. Another score, Exeter beats the Warriors 61-57. That's Winnicott.
Kazajansky with the layup, no good. Connor O'Rourke with the rebound, picks up 2.
Connor O'Rourke gets in the scorebook there. Nice little drive here by Santos, kicks it far side, McBurney. Isaac drives hard lefty, gets it up, can't get it to go. O'Connell out quick, Kazajansky, Soden lays it in. Nice little cross-court layup there. Kazajansky looked like he might be offering it up for an alley-oop. Timing was off, so Soden just had to lay it in. 40-18 is your score. The Bulldogs up 22. Santos goes to the bench. That's Giovanni Santos, and Isaiah Santos checks in for him. Grizzlies still in their 2-3 zone. Brady O'Connell pulls from 3, can't get it to go. And Henryshawn will pick up an over-the-back call. Second foul on Henryshawn.
His second foul. And the bonus here for the Grizzlies, the shooting for the Bulldogs, little off here in the second quarter.
Isaac will go back to the line.
Bill Carter, of course, keeping track of those shooting stats. We'll share them with you at the half.
Isaac 3 for 4, now 4 for 5 from the line. He has 7 points. A couple other scores from around Division I basketball. Trinity over Alvern 57-37. That's a final. Bishop Girton beat Merrimack 61-49. Isaac's second is too strong. They'll stay at 7 points. The Bulldogs get back out into transition quickly. Kazajansky takes it hard to the left side. Tried to lay it in righty. Can't get it to go, but Dion fouls him, and Kazajansky will go back to the line.
Second foul on Dion.
2 more scores from Division I basketball. Dover beats Spalding. Excuse me, I believe that's D2, Spalding? That might be D1.
Yeah, they're D1.
59-53, Dover wins. And Keene beats Timberlane 76-37. Tough one there for Timberlane. Kazajansky's short.
Misses them both.
Missed them both. He's 1 for 3 from the line. And now he picks up a foul, likely out of frustration. And going to the line now is Tyler Dion. Dion split his free throws the first time to the line. He has 4 points. Of course, that 1 free throw and a 3-pointer. Misses the front end here.
Couldn't get the roll.
40-19 is your score. 1:22 to go in the first half. Kind of quiet here in the gym.
It's time to get the roll. Interesting technique. He had the ball on the side of his head.
Yeah, he's a righty shooter, but brings it to the left side of his face. We spoke about that for him a little bit earlier in the first half. And as you said, it's an unusual shooting technique. It seems to work as he buried a 3, and Braga trying to get into the lane. Good cross key pass by Dylan Soden.
And I think Dion's going to pick up a foul blocker. Yep.
That is a foul on Dion, and that's his 3rd foul. So the starters for the Grizzlies are picking up a bunch of fouls here. 3 for Dion, 3 for Giovanni Santos as Braga hits the front end.
2 for Braden Malley.
A few others sprinkled in there, but those are the 2 that are more concerning for Coach Cowett. As he has 2 starters with 3 fouls. Braga hits the back end too. He has 5 points with just under a minute to go in the first half. 22-point lead for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Santos deep in the right corner, kicks back up top. Isaac make it around to Osborne. Braga tries to jump the lane. Isaiah Santos gets to the rim. can't get it to go, but he's fouled. That's Landon Elsmore picking up the foul. That's his second. And Isaiah Santos will go to the line, 4-2. First is good. He now has 3 points. 39 ticks remain here in the first half. Too strong on the second, and Braga comes down with the defensive board. Elsmore tries to set up an offense against this 2-3 zone. Kazajanski now, top of the key. Braga looks into the foul line. Kazajanski just playing pitch and catch. Now they get into O'Rourke, and he turns it over. Dion with the steal. Pass across the key. Osborne too strong off the glass. Get it up to Dylan Soden. Tipped out of bounds. Good defensive hustle by Jaden Perez. It goes out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will inbound.
That was a definition of a brick. A cinder block.
Looked like he was just trying to get it up quickly off the glass and was too strong and just didn't have the right direction. Elsmore, nice dish into the middle. Braga can't get it to go. Offensive rebound won't go.
Now the rim's unkind this quarter to the Bulldogs.
They sure have. They've been hitting the offensive glass strong. They must have at least 10 offensive boards, but having trouble with those putbacks. Even still, they've doubled up the Grizzlies. They take a 42-21 lead into halftime. And welcome back to Bedford High School Gymnasium, where the boys varsity basketball team takes on the visiting Goffstown Grizzlies. I'm Corey Munster-Tiger here with Harry Kozlowski for the BCTV crew. Andrew Fenn on camera. Grand Poobah Bill Jennings is here directing the show. We had Bill Carter here at halftime providing some stats. Harry, thoughts from the first half?
Well, let's go through some of the scoring. I don't think we did that. Bulldogs are, these are the Bulldog numbers, I should say. Brady O'Connell checking in with 10 points. Make sure, let me know if I'm off on any of these. Luke Soden with 18. Dylan Soden with 2. Thomas Braga with 5. Connor Rourke with 2. And Austin Kazajanski with 5.
That rounds out the Bulldogs scoring on the other side. The Goffstown Grizzlies were led by Camden Hyzak. He had 7. 5 for Dion. 3 apiece for Giovanni Santos, Isaiah Santos, and Braden Malley. That rounds out their 21. We're ready to go. 8 minutes on the board. And we're getting underway here in the second half as Luke Soden will inbound on the far sideline right at half court. Bedoyan steps it in, and they attack this Goffstown 2-3 defense. Soden pulls for 3 from the left corner, can't get it to go. Giovanni Santos in transition. They'll settle things down and see what they can do on the offensive end. Nice backdoor cut by Giovanni Santos. He kicks it high. This is Durham, left the end of the lane. Dion gets it ripped away. Ooh, they're going to call a jump. I thought they might get O'Connell for a foul there as Brady tied him up, but they do call a jump, and the Grizzlies will have possession.
Yeah, O'Connell tried to pick his pocket there, tried to pull the ball away from him. Couldn't do it quickly enough, though.
Isaiah Santos looks for the cutter. Can't get it to go as Durham was short on the layup. Soden kicks low. Brady O'Connell spins to the lane. Too strong lefty off the glass. And I think they're going to get Brady O'Connell aggressively on the offensive glass, so he picks up his 3rd. Early going here in the 3rd quarter. Great back cut by Dion. Wow, what a block. Bedoyan getting back on that defensive end. O'Connell into transition, tries to reward Bedoyan, and he gets the jumper to go from just above the foul line. It's his first 2 points. Trying to cause some trouble here in midcourt. And, oh. And now picking up his 4th foul is Brady O'Connell as he picked up 2 quickly here in the 3rd quarter. He's going to take a seat. Elsmore checks in. Brady O'Connell will sit down. He's got 10 points all in the first half, but now has 4 fouls.
Scoreboard thinks Brady's got 2, but we know for a fact that he's got 4.
We definitely know he's got 4. He's got 2 in the second half in the last 30 seconds. So. Giovanni Santos will inbound for the Grizzlies. Tyler Dion takes it up top. Isaac drives lefty, leaves it off. Isaiah Santos. Now Durham kicks back to Santos in the corner. Playing a little two-man game along the right-hand side there.
Yeah, he's
going to get a travel here by Noah Durham.
flying through the air, forgot to release the ball before he landed.
Turnover for the Grizzlies. They remain scoreless here in the third. 6.5 to go in the third quarter. The Grizzlies extend this 2-3. They get it down to Spencer Henrishon right in the lane. Can't get it to go. Kicks it back to Bedoyan. Fakes the 3. Steps in and now hits the second jumper of the third quarter. He has 4.
Yeah, Henrishon didn't get that ball cleanly. He had trouble.
Grizzlies kick to the corner here. Dion hands off to Durham. Can't get the lefty layup to go. Dion gets the offensive board. And now Isaac will pull from 3 and it's good. Isaac with 10 now. Nice touch from the big strong kid. Isaac the senior. And now Soden answers. He's got 21. Steal here on the other end. Elsmore can't get that to go. 49-24. Bulldogs with a 25-point lead. Giovanni Santos pulls from 3, too strong. Henrishon pulls it down. Kazajanski avoids a defender, lays it in. Kazajanski with 7. And they keep the full court press on with a 27-point lead. They get, I believe Bedoyan's going to pick up a foul.
That's going to be his 4th if it's on him.
No, I'm sorry. They're going to call a timeout. The Grizzlies called timeout before that ball was released. It did get deflected. Look, the replay here. Kazajanski out in that open court, takes 2 dribbles, gets by, and a nice little lay-in.
And Isaac had him lined up, too. So Kazajanski did very well to avoid that collision.
Sure did. Nimble enough to avoid most of the contact. Took a little bit of a bump on the way by, but incidental contact, so good no call in my opinion. And now with 5:08 to go in the third quarter, the Bulldogs have opened up a 27-point lead. That's that speedy transition game that these Bulldogs love to play. Trap, get turnovers, get out and run after defensive rebounds. And as you can see, they can rack up the points quite quickly.
And the fouls, you know, Bill Carter was mentioning, I think it's worth repeating, that both of these teams aren't used to playing with 3 officials, and we're seeing a lot more fouls called here.
Yeah, a lot more fouls. Not sure they're all fouls though, Bill. Not sure they're all fouls.
These officials get paid by the foul? No, I don't.
No. Oh,
No.
Turnover here. Bedoyan scoops it back to Elsmore. Great little assist there for Bedoyan, and Elsmore is in the scorebook. Isaac now will try to calm things down for the Grizzlies. Santos kicks far side. 3-pointer on the way. Too strong. Henrishon with the rebound. Bedoyan up quick. Soden throws it up. Kazajanski can't throw it down. The timing was off.
Yeah, he kind of misplaced the ball there. Oh, but a great punch out.
Yeah. Bedoyan hustling back and poking that ball loose from behind. It'll still be Grizzlies' ball as the Bulldogs look to go up 30. Logan O'Connell checks back in. Elsmore will take a seat. Find Osborne on the inbound. Isaac drives righty. Good defense by Henrishon, moving his feet quickly. Isaiah Santos. It's a kick ball by Henrishon. He didn't think it was a kick ball as the pass went into his foot, but there was a movement of his left limb to get in the way of the ball, so the kick is called. Here's Cole Osborne. This aggressive defense here by the Bulldogs continues. But Bedoyan picks up a cheapie here. Yeah, that's going to be his fourth. Didn't need that reach there. He was in decent body position, was able to recover, had plenty of room before he was really beat to the hoop. But
you can see the frustration on Coach Moreno's part when he got that fourth foul.
now we're going to have an offensive foul by Osborne. They'll turn it over for the Bulldogs. As you mentioned, Ali Shakir checks in for the Bulldogs' first action this evening. Logan O'Connell up top. Shakir now back to Kazajanski. They look to break this 2-3 defense down. Cross-court pass gets tipped and picked. Santos for three, and it's good. Giovanni Santos hits his second three-pointer of the night. Luke Soden looks to answer. He can't because he's fouled. And Isaiah Santos will pick up his third foul. Soden goes to the line for three. Alex McBurney quickly up off the bench. Looks like he might check in for Isaiah Santos as Soden hits the first. Second is on the way and good for Soden.
Third one coming up.
The barking Grizzlies fans on the far sideline have not made a difference as Soden is cool as ice, hits the third as well. 3 for 3 on that trip to the line. He has 24.
Yeah, and he's 9 for 9 on the game. They can bark all they want.
Isaac takes it strong and gets fouled and gets the deuce. Basket is good. Shakir gets called for a foul. Beautiful finish there by Isaac with the left. He's got 12 and a trip to the line looking for 13.
Shakir picks up that foul. His first.
14 fouls on the Bulldogs in the third quarter. Isaac a bit strong on the free throw. Henryshawn comes down with that defensive board. Henryshawn turns it over now. McBurney on the steal. Osborne can't get it to go, and now Soden is out. Looking for the dunk, and he gets whacked on the way by.
Jaden Perez.
Be his second. Perez seemed to think he got a lot of ball. Let's look at it on the replay. The official seemed to think he got a lot of arm, and Soden goes right back to the free throw line. Just a little too quick on that decision making for Spencer Henryshawn at that high post. He was looking to make that pass backside and led to a turnover. Soden misses the front end, an unusual miss for him at the line.
First one in 10 tries.
Second one is good. He is 25. Press is still on here.
Thrown away.
And now it leads to another turnover. 57-29 is your score. Bulldogs ahead by 28.
Getting close to that runtime number, 35.
35 in the fourth quarter. That clock will run. Shakir. Logan O'Connell deep in the left corner. Dylan Soden. Back to Luke Soden. Shakir. Soden drives, tries to get the lefty floater, the right floater off the baseline. It's too strong. Offensive board goes to Logan O'Connell. He's fouled by Cole Osborne. He'll pick up his second. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. (57-29), 2:46 remaining in the third quarter. Bulldogs in command here, led by Luke Soden's 25 points. Brady O'Connell has 10 himself, but has found himself in foul trouble as he picked up 2 quick fouls early in the third quarter and saw his way quickly to the bench. Kazajanski has 7 now. Thomas Braga with 5. A few others splattered in there with a deuce apiece. Leading the way for the Grizzlies remains Camden Hyzak. He has 12.
As you mentioned, the boys are in action tomorrow night here actually, right? Manchester Memorial here at Bedford High Gym. That's 4 o'clock tip-off. And then Portsmouth on the 24th, also a home game.
A couple of tough games here for the Bulldogs coming up, as both those teams have solid records in Division I basketball this year. O'Rourke. Shakir now pulls from the top of the key. That was halfway down but rolls out. Good hustle by Dylan Soden, but he touches the end line as he dives after the ball, so it will be Grizzly basketball.
February 9th is going to be the date of the Pinkerton contest. That'll be in Derry, 6 o'clock tip-off. Mark that in your calendar.
That will be a fantastic high school basketball tilt here in New Hampshire. Osborne kicks to Hyzak. He gets to the right elbow. Jumper is way off. Osborne with the offensive board. Too strong. Soden comes away with the board. Logan O'Connell gets it tipped away. But it'll stay Bulldog basketball. 57-29 still the score. Bulldogs looking to get it to that 30-point margin. Luke Soden up top. Gets to Shakir. Luke will pull from deep, too strong. Shakir with the offensive rebound. Kicks it to Luke Soden, and they call him for a travel. He shuffled his steps there as he received that pass from Shakir. Making a tough cut to the hoop. We'll see the first action for Danny Black as he checks into the game for Dylan Soden. State champion high school quarterback for the Bulldogs the last 2 years. Getting some time here on the basketball court. McBurney for 3. It's good. McBurney gets into the scorebook here. 57-32. Black back to Shakir. Over to Logan O'Connell. He drives hard baseline. Tries to get a floater on that baseline, but it doesn't go. Ball gets batted around, and a foul will be called on the Grizzlies. That's going to be Braden Malley's 3rd foul. And that puts the Grizzlies over the limit, so Shakir will go to the line for 2 shots.
Chance for Ali Shakir to get in the scoreboard here.
First is a touch strong and a little off to the right. He takes his dribbles now again. Second on the way, and that's good. Colin Malley brings it up for the Grizzlies. Cross-court pass to McBurney, right side. He pulls from 3 again, and 2 for 2. 6 points now for McBurney. That's a nice-looking jumper. Smooth shot, nice rotation. O'Rourke hands to Black.
Ahead.
Shakir back to Black. Somewhat lazy pass cross-court, but still finds Logan O'Connell. O'Rourke kicks to the corner. Luke Soden for 3, short. Tries to chase down the rebound, and the Grizzlies are on the break. pass back to Colin Malley. He finishes, and now he's got 2 points of his own. Danny Black down to O'Rourke, takes a power dribble off the glass and gets it to go. O'Rourke with 4 now. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. McBurney comes over half court, breaks him down, pulls from 3, too strong this time. That might do it. Nope, we're going to get a foul. 24 red, that's going to be Braden Malley's 4th foul. And now Connor O'Rourke will go to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. I thought the quarter was going to run out there, but we did get a whistle with a half a second left in the third stanza. O'Rourke is too strong. 60-37. And it stays 60-37 as O'Rourke misses both. Defensive rebound comes out and time runs out. So it stays 60-37. The Bulldogs with a 23-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Here's your scoring so far. We've got Brady O'Connell with 10, Luke Soden with 25. You got Nico Bedoyan with 4 points, Dylan Soden with just 2, Thomas Braga with 5, Landon Elsmore with 2, Connor O'Rourke, he's got 4 points, Austin Kazajansky with 7, and Ali Shakir with 1 free throw.
Over on the Grizzlies side, we have Camden Isaac leading the way, 12 points for him. Alex McBurney, 2 3-pointers in the last couple minutes there in the third quarter. He has 6. Giovanni Santos with 6. Colin Malley with 2. Tyler Dione with 5. Braden Malley with 3. And Isaiah Santos with 3. That rounds out their 37 points.
And I got a note here from Andrew Fenn. These are both games that we're going to be doing, right? It's on Wednesday, boys basketball against Portsmouth, as I mentioned earlier. 7 o'clock tip-off. Friday, girls against Londonderry. Another great contest. Also 7 o'clock tip. We'll have those for you on BCTV in Bedford 105.1. Wow.
Beautiful play here. Out of the break, Bedoyan assists Kazajansky, cuts baseline. I believe they were looking for the alley-oop, but Kazajansky get whacked on the way by. We could see that on the replay. That was a beautiful play. Kazajansky controls his body in the air, gets the 2 to go and goes to the line. Well short on the free throw. But that was a nice play by Austin there to start that fourth quarter. McBurney back to Giovanni Santos. Santos, little ball fake. Back to McBurney, elbow jumper, too strong. Soden comes down with the rebound and presses ahead. Kazajansky gets it up and in. Hesitated on his steps to the hoop. Threw off the timing of the defender and gets another lay-in. 11 points for Austin Kazajansky. Isaac guarded out top. Spencer Hendershon. Malley for 3. Too strong. Bedoyan with the rebound, gets it out quick. O'Connell off the backboard. They can't get the transition lay-in to go. Isaac drops it down. And swatting it out of bounds is Spencer Hendershon. As he said, get that weak sauce out of here to Colin Malley.
The big tight end.
Sure. Got his hands high, timed it well, swatted it out of the way. Braden Malley tries to get one to go. Now Kazajansky will throw another down. Kazajansky having a field day.
Above the rim.
In these transition plays here for the Bulldogs. And yes, well above the rim. Second dunk of the game. McBurney pulls from 3, too strong. Bulldogs just pressing this transition offense. Soden up and in. He gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for an and one. 27 looking for 28.
That was a 3-on-1 break in transition for the Bulldogs.
The speed is showing itself here again. Here's a replay of Kazajanski timing his steps, cradling the ball, getting high, throwing it down. (68-37). Soden makes it 69. He has 28 on the evening. Just over 6 minutes to go. Giovanni Santos, nice drive, lefty, but can't get the lay-in to go. Bedoyan gets caught up right at the foul line, and now the Grizzlies have a 3-on-1. Santos will pull from 3, just a touch short. Rattles around and rattles out. Santos in the lane, kicks it back out, and we're going to get a travel here. This is Jaden Hastings, who has checked into the game.
A little excitement there, happy feet.
Definitely happy feet, and definitely caught by the officials. 69-37, just under 6 to go. Coach Moreno has his starters in here, up 32 points in the fourth quarter. Brady O'Connell gets to the rim, but
they wave it off.
Call an offensive foul, I believe, on Austin Kazajanski. Illegal screen away from the ball. That's Kazajanski's second foul. Wipes off the lay-in by Brady O'Connell. We're going to get the same call down this end as Colin Malley will pick up a foul on an illegal screen right in front of the Grizzlies bench.
And he's got a foul to go along with 2 points.
So we trade illegal offensive screens. We get nowhere, but just having some time run off the clock. Good stutter step there by Brady O'Connell. He gets to the hoop and scores. 12 points for Brady O'Connell now. First bucket of the second half. 5:20 to go. Bulldogs lead 71-37.
34-point lead, just one more will put this game into runtime. We mentioned the broadcasts. Wednesday, boys in Portsmouth. Thursday, girls in Londonderry. And in between, sandwiched in there, will be girls hockey against Sauhegan at Sullivan Arena. And that's going to be a 6:30 face-off. Right? Great.
Good to be able to broadcast all these games out to there to the fans all across Bedford Bulldog Nation.
We do it for the fans.
We do it for the fans and the love of the game, Harry. Come on, don't forget the love of the game. I didn't get much of a response. Apparently you don't love the game.
No, I love the game.
Okay, all right, just making sure. Just making sure. 5:20 to go. Both teams break their huddles.
Me and the game are just friends, though.
Say that again?
I said me and the game are just friends.
Okay, just friends. Okay. Is it a platonic relationship? You want more, but the sport doesn't?
Yeah, you can put it that way.
Santos kicks to the near side. Three-pointer no good by Colin Malley. Rebound tracked down by the Bulldogs. O'Rourke finds Landon Elsmore. Braga up top. They settle things down. Logan O'Connell tries to find O'Rourke. He battles it around. And that looks like Braden Malley is going to pick up his fifth foul. He's out of the game.
Yeah, he's going to take a seat on the bench and watch the rest of the last 450.
That is his fifth, so Coach Cowett will need to make a substitution here as he speaks to Braden Malley on the way out. Great hustle by Malley all evening. He'll end the night with 3 points.
Noah Durham's going to come in for him.
Malley just a sophomore with some promise. Couple more years in front of him for Coach Cowett. Logan O'Connell pulls from 3 and hits. His first points for the game. And that puts us into run time here as it blossoms to a 37-point lead, and the Bulldogs get another steal. Braga gets down into the middle. O'Rourke gets the offensive board. Logan O'Connell kicks to Braga. O'Connell will pull again, same shot, same result. 6 now for Logan O'Connell. 77-37. 40-point lead for the Bulldogs. Here's Hastings, kicks it to the corner. Santos drives lefty, gets into the lane, gets himself stuck, bails out with Malley along the far side. That's Colin Malley. Hastings gives to Durham, and it looks like he's going to get fouled on the drive to the hoop. No shot. That's Dylan Soden. That is Dylan Soden, just his second foul. And with run time in effect, we tick under 3.5 remaining in the game, and the Bulldogs with a 40-point lead. Durham inbounds. This is Perez. Perez to O'Brien, who's checked in. Good fake there by Durham, gets to the glass, but his lay-in won't go, and ball tips out of bounds off of Thomas Braga.
Yeah, Braga couldn't pull that rebound in.
Colin Malley inbounds. He finds Liam O'Brien. His pass across the court. Can't find the hands of a teammate. Trickles out of bounds. Bulldogs get another turnover.
The no-look pass found no one in particular.
2.5 to go in the game. 77-37. Luke Soden leading all scorers with 28. As you can imagine, he has a comfortable seat on the bench at this point in the game. Elsmore spins back into the middle. His jumper is short as he fades away. Durham comes away with the rebound for the Grizzlies. Nifty behind the back pass. Hastings passes to Perez. Perez's three too strong. Braga with the rebound. Up quick, Elsmore sets his feet, shoots a three, it's off. Hastings tries to get out on the break. Passes ahead, Liam O'Brien gets on the board. He's got 2. 77-39. Coach Moreno calls for a 5-out. Wants the Bulldogs to settle things down a little bit. Pass into O'Rourke, gets batted around from Elsmore. So the Bulldogs will inbound under their offensive basket. Logan O'Connell gets into the lane. Floater is good. Shifty move there by O'Connell. Nice little floater. Gets it to go. This is O'Brien all the way back down. Great block there by O'Rourke. Long arms gets in the way. Three-pointer short here by the Grizzlies. Blocked again, this time by Soden, but I think they're going to call a foul. They are. Soden picks up his third as he came down pretty hard and whacked at Durham.
You know, O'Rourke going up. Blocked that one shot, and he really affected the trajectory of the second one. Just getting up in the air.
Durham's first of 2 is good. He's finally in the scorebook. 1 point for the starter. Junior forwards played hard tonight. Some more substitutions. Bo Dunker into the game for Thomas Braga. Second on the way and 2 strong. Perez with the offensive board. O'Brien kicks to the corner. Now Durham fakes the 3, gets to the lane, kisses it off the glass. He might have wanted to do that. He might not have wanted to do that. 79-42.
And I think the Bulldogs will just run this one out. Nope.
Danny Black will shoot the 3. A little strong. Hastings chases it down. We tick down to 25 seconds. Hastings drives hard. O'Rourke doesn't get the block. Durham gets the rebound, but can't get the putback.
Hastings had a bit of a collision there, got away with it, no call.
I think the referees have swallowed their whistles at this point. Want to get it over the timeline. Dylan Soden will now stand still. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the Bulldogs will wrap up victory here and move to 8-0 on the season, keeping their perfect mark alive. The Grizzlies drop to 4-4. And Coach Moreno has to be thrilled with that output all evening long. We anticipated a match. We did not get a match as the Bulldogs got out early and cruised to victory here. Final score again, 79-42.
Scoring for the game, Logan O'Connell with a big second half, big fourth quarter actually. He got 8 points there. And then it was Brady O'Connell with 12. Luke Soden finishing with the high point for everybody on the court, 28. Nico Bedoyan with 4. Dylan Soden with 2. Thomas Braga with 5. Landon Elsmore with 2. It was Connor O'Rourke finishing with 4. Austin Kazajansky with 13. And Ali Shakir with 1 point.
Over on the Grizzlies side, I had Alex McBurney with 6, Giovanni Santos with 6, Colin Malley 2, Camden Hyzak with 12, leading all scorers for the Goffstown Grizzlies. Noah Durham with 3, Liam O'Brien 2, Braden Malley with 3, and Isaiah Santos with 3. That rounds out their 42 points.
And quickly on the offensive rebounds, Bedford with 18 against Goffstown with 10. Defensive rebounds, Bedford with 24, Goffstown with 14. Turnovers for the game, Bedford just 6, and Goffstown with, is that 15 or 16? It's 15, okay. And there you have it.
So good luck to the boys as they take on Manchester Memorial tomorrow at 4 p.m. again here at Bedford Gymnasium. Come on out and support the Bulldogs. Again, we'll take to the airways next Wednesday, the 24th, as the Bulldogs will host Portsmouth as they come to town for our next broadcast. For Harry Kozlowski, I'm Corey Munstertiger. We appreciate Andrew Fenn on camera. Bill Jennings had a portion of the game as well. Dale Bird back in the studio. Bill Carter providing a little color at halftime and some statistics along the way. I'm Corey Munstertiger. Have a great evening, everybody. We'll see you next week.